Hey, what's going on? YST here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today we've got ALEKSANDR the Sharpshooter, fully maxed, fully mastered, ready to rock and roll. And we're going to take this guy into the arena, into some dungeons, also into the campaign, just to see his skills and stuff. And hopefully we see some good numbers today, because he's free for everybody, right? We want him to be an amazing champion. Is he going to be close to a ninja? But let's see if he can surprise me today. So, without further ado, let's break it down. So starting off here, he's a high elves champion, he's an attack based champion, and he is also a legendary champion. Does he fit the role of a Lego? The kit personally felt a little bit underwhelming when I was first building this champion, but he's free, I need to bear that in mind. He's a daily login champion, and the main thing here is he better than an Elhain? Is he better than a Kael? Is he better than a War Maiden for decreased defense? These are the kinds of things I want to focus on today. So heading into the A1, we've got a 50% chance to freeze, and also the chance increases to 75% against enemies from the Orcs and Ogre and Triumph factions. I really wish there was kind of an extra chance here, but a freeze on the A1? Meh. It's not a really great A1 in my opinion. So hopefully it does have some good damage multipliers at least. The only thing we come away from this is he hates the Orcs and he hates the Ogrins. I don't know why. And heading into the A2 with Spray Down, he attacks all enemies and has a 100% chance once booked of applying the big version of the decreased defense debuff. When you're first starting off in this game, decreased defense is very viable. You need this to get through dungeons and just kind of general things in the game. It's just you look for decreased defense, you look for weaken, and this guy has it. And to start off with it, definitely not too bad at all. He also has a 75% chance of placing a weaken when facing the Orcs and Ogrins, very similar to the A1. I don't know what I would change from this. I'm trying to think, where are you going to be facing Orcs and Ogrins? Possibly the Ice Golem, maybe some faction war scenarios? I'm not too sure, guys. Maybe you can comment it down in the comment section below. Let me know. But the thing here is, he takes books, and legendary books in this game, so if you're new to the game, you get this champion. They're really hard to attain without spending that money. And there are champions in the game like War Maiden from the Barbarians. And her A2, her A3, it does the exact same thing. So attacks all enemies, 100% chance once booked of placing that 60% decreased defense debuff. Now bear in mind guys, this is a rare champion and she's free to farm from the campaign. I don't know. I really hope that A2 does smack really hard. So let's head back into ALEKSANDR. You know what? I'm just going to call him simple. It's more simple to say, right? So yeah, as I was saying from here, you can get the weaken from the Orcs and the Ogrins. I would love to see even a low version of this, but without this bit here. Like even if they did the small version of the weaken. I don't know. Let's test play it. Let's see how good it can hit with the damage multipliers. Heading into the A3, he attacks one enemy and removes all buffs from the target. And then removes all buffs from that target before attacking when facing the Orcs or the Ogrin. Possibly a really good single target damage dealing effect. We're gonna have to test play it guys, as I said before, but overall the kit is okay for a starter champion. Decreased defense is something most players need in their accounts. Well, they do need it in their accounts. So it's a nice little touch, but does the kit scream a ninja? No it doesn't, alright? So in the aura, we've also got an accuracy lead by 60, which in my personal opinion, is my favorite part of the kit so far. Because accuracy is key in this game when you're trying to apply your debuffs. And to have someone with this aura, once you've ascended him, it's a really nice aura to have as a starting champion. So in terms of the gear that I've chosen to use today is the Savage kit. I do want to see some good damage numbers, but I also didn't want to mitigate his accuracy because he's got decreased defense, right? We want to be landing those debuffs. So in case you're intrigued of the gear, we got crit rate here, we got crit rate and speed, crit damage on the gauntlets, attack percent on the chest plate, we got speed on the boots of some nice crit rate rolls, we got accuracy on the banner to apply that decreased defense debuff, we got the crit damage on the amulet, and we got attack on the ring. Heading into the main stats, we got a 34,000 HP, keeping that sustain. When you're a mid game player or an early game player, you don't want to consistently being taken down all of the time from the waves, right? So definitely having a reasonable amount of HP is not the worst thing in the world. We got a 3.6k attack, a little bit on the low side. If you're looking to nuke in the arena, you want to see at least 5k plus. We got a 2.1k on the defense. We got a 231 speed. I personally want my Alexander going a little bit fast. We got 100% crit rate, 240% crit damage, and 240 accuracy. The rule of thumb when you're going into the dungeons is get the stage that you're trying to beat, i.e. stage 10, stage 20, multiply it by 10, and that's the accuracy that you want to be aiming for. So if you're trying to go to stage 20 in the Dragon's Lair, you're looking at around 200 accuracy to land your debuffs. So that is the gear that I'm using, and the Masteries that I've chosen to use today is the offense tree heading down to the Helm Smasher, and then we got the support tree heading down to Master Hexer and the Sniper. Because I haven't booked this champion today, and I'm also not planning to book this champion, I don't need another decreased defense, personally. But let's see, today may kind of sway my decision on that, depending on his damage multipliers. But Sniper, just trying to get a 5% extra chance to land that debuff, it's not going to hurt you. So that's been simple, and let's simply take him into some areas of the game, and hopefully he can blow us out the park. Let's go. Alright, so let's take him into the 12-3 Brutal, where it's traditionally where you'd like to farm. I actually haven't taken him in here yet. He's just come out, he's got 0 reviews, and I just went to the brews and I completely maxed him out. So let's go. Let's see these skills. I personally haven't seen them yet. So the A1, this is what the ability looks like. Close to 40,000, that's not too bad. The AoE. Alright, that looks pretty cool. And then on this A3 here with the Born to Win. Legolas. Lord of the Rings, 2 towers. Alright, let's back out of this and just let him speed farm it on his own now. Let's go, Simple. Oh, let's go. Single target with the 70,000 there. That's what I like to see. Alright. So it's looking at around a 20-second farm if he gets this AoE in. And there we go, guys. So around 25 seconds. Not the best in the world, not the worst in the world. But you can do it, right? Your KO can do it. Literally any champion can do this. So that was his skills. Let's head into some dungeons. Dragon's Lair. Probably the best place to take him, right? Being the right affinity for stage 20. I'm gonna have to switch this up a little bit. Okay, so let me take Cold Heart out. Actually, no. Let's take Lydia out. Because that's my decreased defense and weakened champion. So let's put in you. And now let's set up a skill prioritization. So we want to open up with this ability, the AoE. Yep. And remember, guys, he's going to be my decreased defense champion here. So just bear that in mind. So around 40,000 there seen. That's not too bad. We got decreased defense everywhere. Okay. Very solid. Ooh, okay, 36,000 there with no debuffs. I really want to damage test that, but I've never been a fan of doing that whole Gerp Tuck, Bad Alcazar, and it's just not reasonable. You're never going to do that. We'll test out in the arena for the numbers. Alright, overall here, it's probably not the best team suited for him. But he's doing okay. Alright. I need to just remember that that's a decreased defense ability. It just looks like a nuke. Alright, 61,000 there, not too bad. Alright, so we should just be closing up the show here with the final Royal Guard. Okay, so 1 minute is 20 seconds, not too bad at all. We got 673,000 there with Alexander. He's okay, very viable decreased defense champion, but once again, a War Maiden can fulfill that role, so you have to look at the numbers as well. If you're using him as just your decreased defense champion, do you need to book him? Yes, for the 100% chance, but it was proccing quite a lot there, right? I'd say 4 out of 5 enemies always had it on, and if you've got a cooldown champion like a Kaimar, it's going to consistently spray. But I need to think as progression, he's a starter champion. Would I use him over a War Maiden? Not for the Dragon's Lair, I wouldn't. Especially when you talk about books and the price of things, I'd definitely stick with a War Maiden for the dungeons. Actually, let's not head into the arena. There's actually something I wanted to test. So let's just put that same team again. I wanted to try something on that wave too. I'm not going to go through the whole boss here. So let's just quickly nuke these guys down. Alright, let me just take control here. Do the reset. So it's this thing here that I wanted to test. So I wanted them to do that ability where they're doing the reflect damage. Yo, did you see that freeze ability? That looks sick. Anyway, carrying this on. Let's just go through here. Okay, so I want them to get the reflect damage on. So let's not sleep them. Slow you down. Okay. So what we're going to do here is try and apply that weaken. And this removes all buffs, so we'll try that next. So, can we get the weaken on? Yes, we can. So there you go, guys. In the ice golem, definitely solid for the wave 2, at least. At least it does something. So, if you're thinking, he hates the orcs, he hates the ogrins, there you go. That's how you use it. Let's head into the arena now. Okay, so in the arena, I really want to test damage multipliers here. So I want to look for someone like a Duchess. There we go. Okay, a Duchess. We're going to try it in this team here. And I want to take full control. Let's see if we can snipe that Duchess. That's what I really want to see here. So increase attack. Gonna sleep everybody. Apply that decreased defense. And it's this single target ability. Put us down to our 1 speed. This is the first time that I'm seeing this. Let's go. Okay. Okay. 77,000 and that Duchess was probably tanky. I seen that this guy was a level 90 something account. The one shot of the Duchess Sniper Master. That's his new name. The one shot of the Duchess Sniper Master. Damn. Okay. Now let's see how much that A2 can hit. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Okay. Viable nuker for the arena for a free-to-play. Guys, that was pretty solid. That was a defensive team. We got Magna, he's a DPS-based champion. I'm not sure about Too Busy, I don't have one, but I know Duchess is always built like that. Rushguard definitely built with high HP. Okay. I did see someone in the comment section saying I face some easy teams sometimes, so I'm just trying to handpick a little bit here. Alright, so this team looks pretty okay, right? Let's go for this one. Sorry, I'm not a Platinum Arena worthy person, guys. Alright, so same kind of deal. Sleep everybody. And who do you think is the most tanky here? I'm gonna go for Necrot. Let's go. Damn. Guys. Of course we're not seeing like 100 and something thousand, but remember we got the Savage kit on and it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. It exceeded my expectations anyway against these kinds of teams. If I went against a lower team, you'll probably see upwards of 130k maybe. I like it. I definitely like it. So can he kill someone else here? Alright, so that one didn't go through too well, but we didn't have no increased attack on there. We need a reset. Nice. I wanted to see that freeze. Alright. Can I play that AoE now? That's what I want to see now. Is it the A2? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yo. Remember, guys, that's like a free hitter. He's not bad. He's definitely not bad for the arena, right? Yeah, that is going to be all for the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And let me know your thoughts on this champion. Will you be maxing him up? Do you think he's better than a ninja? And would you ever book him? Because my kind of end thing here is... no. I personally wouldn't. Unless you really need a decreased defense champion. But there's champions like War Maiden to fulfill that role. Personally, I would build him as a damage dealer for the arena. Or if you're in the early stages, just use him and get some decreased defense, right? He's not bad. As a starter champion, would you choose him if he was in the mix? I probably would. Right? Or not? Would I still choose a Kayle? I don't know, but let's just finish off here with a review. So I'm going to say campaign locations. He was about a 4. He did it pretty okay. It was slow. Arena offense, I'm going to give him a very solid 4. Arena defense, I'm going to sit him with a 3. I can't see him being crazy good in a defense team. Void, pretty sure he'd be a 5 there. Force keep, he's the off affinity, so we give him a 3. Magic keep, I'll give him a 5. Right affinity for spirit keep. Ice golem, I'm going to give him a 5. Decreased defense, and he's also got the other things with the orcs and the ogrins, where his business is there. Dragon's Lair, give him a 4. Minotaur, I assume he'd be a 5. Fire Knight, I don't see him being much use here. Spider's Den, decreased defense on all the spiderlings. AoEs for progression. I'd say he's a good champion for there. Demon Lord, I personally wouldn't use him. And Faction Wars, I'm pretty sure he would be a 5. So for anybody that's kind of thinking, who was the first review? It was me, we just did it right now. So yeah guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one, and peace.